I'm so hungry. Good. Very good.
Hey guys! Hey. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Chip.
It's Delaney.
And today we are doing burger versus burger. We've got the Glamlite burger palette and the Bombshell burger palette. So what we thought would be fun is we will each do a look using one of the palettes, and then we'll switch the palette and do another look and just give our thoughts. And yeah, it was pretty interesting that two different companies came out with their rendition of a burger eyeshadow palette. Packaging totally different, inside's different, everything is different, but still the premise of a burger as we eat also.
Yeah, we're also gonna eat burgers while we do this, so if you like beef, stay. If you hate beef, go.
I'm so sorry for those vegans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And vegetarian, I'm so sorry.
Well.
Well, and it takes a bite. That would be fun. Hope you enjoy, and let's dive in.
So, what Chip's rocking out over there? To compare the two, they are both cruelty-free. They both have matte eyeshadows, but there are some other differences, significantly. I believe in the pre-order, you could get them both for the same price. Bombshell significantly dropped the initial price of their palette, so you could get it at the same price, which, clever marketing, but how long we had to wait for them.
I still don't have my package.
Yeah, Chip ordered the cookie from the Malt Parlor. I specifically wanted to get this burger because it's all matte. But I did also pick up Glamlite because I was like, I can't not own both. I need to get me some Glamlite, so I decided to go ahead and get this one. And I think out of pizza, burger, taco, like this would have been the best purchase for me personally. But anyways, getting back to our burgers, I just now got my burger literally this past week. I have had to wait so long, and I know that Bombshell, like they're out of Puerto Rico, got stuck in customs, all that jazz, but I literally ordered this. Would it come out at like 12 our time? 12:05, my order was complete, same day. Then by like 12:30, I made another order. Still hasn't left Puerto Rico, the second one. Chip has yet to get hers. Nothing. She ordered within the same first 30 minutes, right? You weren't you done by like 12:15?
Yep. And it says it should be here, but I don't have it. UPS doesn't have it either, so.
Where it be? I don't know. Complete 180. Y'all may have seen it on our like Instagram if you follow us there as well, but people are not happy.
I'm not happy. I'm over it, actually. Like, I don't know. I was excited about it because I was like, okay, this is something creative. They're doing their own spin, fun. It's gonna take some time. I get it. But
way too long.
I'm over it. Yeah, I'm just, the excitement is completely gone. If I ever do get my palette, I feel like I'll be like, okay, cool, cookie palette, done. Like,
especially when it's not brown.
Yeah, like the thrill is gone for me. On the other spectrum, Glamlite, amazing. And I know they are based out of California, so you will get your packages quicker. But honestly, they are super quick with their processing, with their alerts, with their emails, and their tracking. Like, they're on point. Got my package on, I mean, really in a few weeks. I think it was like 2 weeks we had to wait because we did the pre-order. But yeah, we got our package and everything was dandy and fine. I ordered their pizza palette way after the launch because I came across it on Instagram and I was like, oh my gosh, I want it. Ordered it that night. 4 hours later, I got an email saying it was shipped. I was like, wait, did you even take the money out first? And then I got it within like 3 days. Pros and cons, but
to me, it's just like, I reference Bombshell because I own their Be Sweet highlighter palette and I've bought lashes from them. And like, I didn't purchase any of that when a collection was released. And so I think I waited like a normal processing time, like maybe 1 or 2 days for it to get processed. It was shipped within a week. I got it. Everything was fine. Loved it ever since. Never again will I order when a collection releases from them. Like, it's just
a hot mess.
Hot mess. And like, you emailed them. How long did you have to wait for a response? Like 5 days?
Yeah. And the response was very, check your tracking. Tracking will update. Like,
right, it will, but like, you're shipping it. Like, I know once it gets to UPS, like, you can't really control it.
I don't know what I was expecting as an email response, but like Jeffree Star Cosmetics,
what it was not.
We had, like our package, and you guys, if you don't know, like check his YouTube, but he had some issues with his warehouse which ultimately delayed our Blue Blood palette. I emailed them, they responded the next day, and literally their email was like 3 or 4 paragraphs. They really explained why it was delayed. And I mean, my emails going out aren't like vicious or attacking. I'm a customer, and I give you my order number. I tell you the date and the time that I purchase it, and literally I was like, I, as a customer, would just like an update. That is what I said.
So you're not mean at all. You just want to know, like, hey, just tell me what it is. I spent
money. Yeah, like, and I'm a graduate student. I get paid very little. And I was like, I spent money on this. And so Jeffree Star Cosmetics came back, they elaborated, they assured me, and really I feel like that's all a customer, even myself, that's all we're looking for, is just assurance that our product is going to get to us eventually. Jeffree Star Cosmetics emailed me again, I think it was like 2 days later, to just reassure that the palette was being shipped. So they were like, it's coming, and then they emailed me and they were like, we packaged it personally, it's coming. So it was assuring, because we were gonna be like, should we cancel? But they really were looking out for the people that were concerned. Bombshell, cold email, which I'm not a fan of, but it updated to saying it was delivered, and I don't have it. So
have you called UPS at all?
Yeah.
USPS?
They don't have it. So on Monday, I will be sending another email, and I'm just gonna be like, look, I don't have it, cancel my order. Like, I honestly don't even want it anymore. Like, I could care less.
That's because it's all you bought, right? It was just the cookie.
Yeah. I could care less.
Now, obviously, even though Jeffree Star Cosmetics is independently owned, in comparison to the two companies, completely different as far as where they're on a financial tier and expectations and all that. Obviously, Bombshell is very small. I think they're under like 15,000 followers on Instagram. But in comparison to like Glamlite, I think they're only what, like 5 to 8K above them. I think they're at like 130. Obviously, with Jeffree Star, he wants to make sure that everything is on point. Like, there should be
across the board.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, there are some things that you can control, and then some things that you can't. Depending on how big your team is, Jeffree can hire as many people as he needs to take care of what he needs taken care of. Bombshell, maybe not so much. And, you know, like, we're understanding in that sense that they are a small team. In comparison to, like, Glamlite, you know, their CEO is very involved. She's very transparent. She's on social media, responding to people, just talking to them, saying, hey, you know, I'm sorry, babe, you know, DM us, email us. If you look at Bombshell, like, they tag their CEO at the head of their page. If you go onto his Instagram, it's literally him doing photography of himself. It's nothing about the company. He's not talking about the company that he's the CEO of. He's talking about, like, a drink he just had, or he's taking a photo. He's talking about his outfit. Dude, people are so annoyed with the fact that tracking has not been updated, and the whole thing with the PR, like, they picked 3 rounds of people to win PR from them. People didn't even get their PR till, like, last week. And that was, like, the 1st through the 5th. This is a campaign that you've been doing since, what, like, February? It's just kind of crazy to me that you spent all this time teasing this collection, but then when it comes up to you actually giving out the product, where it at? But anyways, besides all that, let's get into actually doing these palettes. My burger that I'm eating is getting cold. I'm getting cold.
Yep.
So I'm going to be jumping into the Bomb Burger first, because this initially was what the burger I was going to purchase, and I happened to get Glamlite after the fact. If you want to talk about packaging real quick, so with this burger, it comes off magnetically. It has a mirror on the inside. I kind of like that it comes off completely. I believe that their shake and probably their cookie will be the same way within the whole entire collection. But, you know, you don't have to worry about it moving too much. It's pretty firm. If you were worried about traveling, you may want to wrap like a rubber band around it, but on the inside, it's all matte shades. Definitely not like a burger theme per se. As far as like Glamlite, they definitely focused on colors you would see on a burger, but I don't really care about that. I care about what colors are in there. So to me, like, they don't have to necessarily be representative of a burger, but like, I like the shades that are in here, and I do like that it's all matte. So happy with that. And
so this is the Glamlite burger, the outer packaging, super cute. So what I fell in love with first, like right out the box, was like the top is, very plush. It's very soft. It reminds me of a bun, and I think that's super creative. Honestly, when I'm staring at it, I'm like, I just need a burger in my life. Like, it is thicker than the Bombshell, but it's not too thick, and it does flip open. You do have a mirror there. there, and it does flip back. Now it's not going to bend all the way back. So this is the inside of the palette. It does come with an attached protective film, which you can remove if you want, but I just like keeping mine on there. This is the eyeshadows that are in the palette, and you have a mixture of mattes and shimmers in here, and metallics, and definitely shades that would resemble foods in a burger. And I think that's why I really am drawn to Glamlite and just like the palettes that they're coming out with, is that it's different. It's different packaging, it's different looks, different vibes. Do I have a shade like this in another palette? Probably. I would have to dig, but probably. I have one or two, but honestly, I just think that this is so cute. Like cheddar, sweet potato fries, caramelized onions, red onions, ketchup. Like, I don't have shade names like this. Like, this is just cute. I love it. And I love that the outer rim packaging is like a burger, really. And then like this is like a cheese slice. Like the little details, It
feels like some parts of the bun are kind of like wonky. I'm afraid to like really hold it like on the side. Kind of sinks in. The like ASMR person in me like really wishes it was like a slow rise squeeze on the top. That would have felt like more lifelike. But even with the, I think it's faux leather on the outside, it's so cool. It's so out there. I think that she definitely went hard designing this.
I love it.
But anyways, lots of talking, lots of complaining.
Now
let's go ahead and get into that.
Now we do some makeup.
So I don't want y'all adding me because I did like very clown carnival makeup with this, but like, I mean, it's a burger. Like, if you're not eating a burger at a carnival, who are you? I already prepped my eyes with the NYX white base because since I'm using like more of the neon-y shades of the burger, I wanted to do my two looks with shades that are specifically to just that palette. I didn't want to overlap because I plan on doing like another look where I do half is Glamlite, half is Bombshell, and see who can figure out which side is which.
Fun. So first I'm going to go in with spinach, and I'm going to use the Sephora Tapered Crease number 19. I'm
going to start with this like light blue shade right here. It's not quite like a teal. This is more of a teal. So we're going to call this one Sky Blue because this palette doesn't have names on theirs. And I'll be taking the Morphe E22 and applying that into the crease.
So the pigmentation on the Glamlite palette, the initial application, it could be very light, it could be, but they build up really nicely. I feel like on Delaney's skin tone, one swipe will be really good, but for me, I have to build.
I mean, considering these are mattes, like I'm gonna have to double up regardless of what my skin looks like. Did you prime for this or no?
I did. So I just put a foundation concealer as primer on my eyes, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier translucent powder.
So where is y'all's favorite burger place to go to? Obviously we have McDonald's here with us today because it was close and we were starving.
So I go to school in Denton, Texas, and there's a place called Time Machine. Have you ever been there?
In Denton or in Dallas?
In Denton. And it's basically, it's a burger shop, but it is freaking amazing. Low price, massive burgers. And the burgers are like...
Are they like really wide or are they super thick?
Both.
That makes a difference to me. I like them to be really wide but thin.
Oh, they're wide and they're thick and they're like creative. So you've got like... we're not giving her that one. We're not giving her that. Don't laugh. They have like a Star Trek one, which is like their version of what they think would be a Star Trek burger. They have a pizza burger, so like pepperoni, pizza sauce. So good.
So themed burger flavor.
Oh, so good. But and then like a mac and cheese one, like they go hard on their flavors and it pays off. Anyways, now I want to have Time Machine.
Before I talk about my favorite burger place, I'm gonna go in with the brighter pink shade here. If I can find it on the viewfinder. And I'm using the Sephora Pro 14. We're applying that pink shade into the inner corner of the lid. My favorite burger place is Muya Burger, which is a chain, and you can build your own burger. I just really love their in-house sauce. It's kind of like a horseradishy, kind of like chipotle,
So it's got a
mayonnaise.
kick to it.
Yeah, it has a little bit of like bites, but it's not like spicy. It's just a bite.
It's just
hard.
a bite.
It's just a bite. But they offer you like regular fries and then sweet potato fries. I love giving the sweet potato fries. It's just like the best to me. I just really love them. And they're always so nice. When you go there, there's one in Denton, so you should try it. It's over by the mall. They give you so many fries. Like, they sell 2 sizes. They do like a regular size and a large size. The first time we went there to the one in Denton specifically, they gave us a whole bag of fries. Didn't know what it would be like. It was our first time going, so we got a order of fries a piece. The whole fucking bag was full.
Oh my god.
But my favorite thing to do now is to go and get like a regular fry and the sweet potato, and then we just split them.
Yeah.
Because they give so many. But it's so good. And they have really dope shakes.
Oh.
But they's expensive.
Well,
They're like a $6 shake.
If it's worth it. So I'm going in with cheddar. And I'm using the Sephora Shadow number 15 brush.
Okay, so for these mattes, I'm just kind of like stippling them because it's matte and they're very powdery. They're kind of blending in on their own, so if you can kind of see like in my crease, it's turning a little bit purpley there. These are probably going to stain me, but I don't really care. I don't care about staining at all, really. But we'll see. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of that blue just to kind of blend a little bit more so it's more purple. I'm not mad at that. It would be kind of nice to have known that beforehand if I didn't want it to be purpley.
Now, I've been dying to try blue cheese.
Not the blue cheese itself.
No, I actually hate blue cheese, like actual blue cheese. Can't stand it.
I'm so mad at the blue cheese shade because it's like a duochrome. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to finish up the very inner corner of my eye, so like the tear duct, with this neon green here. Just to kind of give it a pop, but we'll see how well that blends in with the pink. Everyone needs a neon pop of green in their tear duct. I'm using the same brush with that.
Okay, I don't like blue cheese with this look. So I'm gonna go in with lettuce and see if I can save it. Okay, yeah. Applying lettuce to the inner corner of my eye.
And I'm gonna go in, I'm sorry, with this brush to the outer corner with the dark blue shade. I'll hold up the palette here in a second. I'm just going back in with that pink a little bit just to kind of blend in with that green. Okay, so it's the dark blue right here in the bottom corner. Just gonna apply the same motion, just like stippling, and we're gonna take that to the very, very outer corner and then the lower lash line.
Okay, so that looks good. Loving it. And for my brow bone highlight, I want to go in with mustard. Oh, smells mustard.
This palette, like the shades I'm using right now, like giving me like Laura Lee Party Animal vibes. Urban Decay Electric Palette vibes.
Oh, electric palette. Okay, I'm just adding some concealer under my eye. So I did get a lot of fallout using the metallic shimmer shades.
Okay.
Ooh.
This is it. God.
I like.
I am most carnival. I definitely match my hoodie right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're good mattes, just they blend, which is weird. But I like it because the colors, like I'm using colors that work well together. If I was like trying to use the neon orange and the blue.
We're going to apply some ColourPop numero uno.
I had also picked out a ColourPop eyeliner. This is Piggy Bank. Before I do lashes, because I'm going to have to find my mascara, I'm going to go in with lip, and this is the Baby Bat Lotus Lace. It's just a very complimentary color to the eyeliner, but a little bit lighter. Decided I couldn't live with myself. I'm going to clean up.
You can live with yourself.
No. Ooh, Jeffree Star. Magic Wand. C2. Let's see what it'll do. There's just something about having a bold eyeshadow on your outer corner. If it doesn't look good, it just ruins your whole eyelid. So we're just gonna clean it up a tiny bit.
Okay, we're going in with the Tarte Big Ego Mascara.
Okay, mascara. Also using Tarte. The Tarteiste lash paint. Normally I'm only using this when I'm applying lashes, but we're not doing lashes today. We just gonna do some mascara. What we go with for lips?
ColourPop. Nope. ColourPop Layover.
Oh, okay.
It's just a really good nude, and I'm trying to like stop overusing my L'Oreal one.
It looks really good with the green though.
I like the look, and I like yours. Very colorful.
I'm so carnival.
Very beaut. Very beaut.
Anyways,
Ooh,
we'll do some close-ups
yes.
of look number 1, and then we'll be switching, and Chip will be taking on
we'll try some
all mattes.
Bombshell.
so round 2, we switch.
Yes, I've got the Bombshell palette right here, protecting it.
It's so thin in comparison. Like, you can just throw it out after you finally got it. You just throw it away.
I was gonna say the lid.
I mean, it is kind of a lid.
The mirror is really nice though. It's really clear.
I like how big and round it is. Like,
Yeah.
they took up the entire space on the inside to do the mirror. So, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna use my burger.
Burger on burger.
My burger. I feel like this would be cool to kind of like set down, but it will not stay. It will not stay. Before I start putting eyeshadow on, I did do another NYX white base on top of this, but my eyes were super stained. So just so y'all are aware, obviously I'd used the pink shade, but like even where the blue was, that really stained too. So don't plan to do a bare face look the next day after you wear this, okay? Make sure you really wash your face, it will stain. We obviously plan our eye looks separately. I normally like pre-plan mine so I can pack everything, come over to Chip's and we film. Chip makes her stuff up on the fly. And we essentially created the same eye look, and I'm not changing, so.
Isn't that crazy though? Like, all right, so I'm going in with the blue shade in the palette with my Sephora 27 brush, and I'm just wanting to focus that on the outer corner. Blend it a little bit in, but really I want to pack that blue on the outer corner.
I'm gonna go in with spinach on the crease and the outer corner. And I'll be using my Morphe M330 to blend that out. I would say that in comparison to the mattes, because that's all you can really compare these two palettes with.
Yeah.
Because, you
This
know,
one doesn't have
Bombshell
mattes,
doesn't
yeah.
have any shimmer or metallic.
Oh, shimmers.
I would say that when you swatch with a finger, the Glamlite feels a little bit more buttery, like that chalky, but not like a bad chalky, like just finely milled is the more appropriate term. Then Bombshell swatch like you would expect a matte to swatch, very like opaque. You'd really have to like wet your brush down or apply a tacky base to get the opacity that you would see in the pan. I'm gonna take the Sephora Pro 12 and go in with Cheddar, which is gonna be in the inner corner.
So I cut my crease using the Jeffree Star Liquid Velour Lipstick in Drug Lord. And it just dries down so quickly, and yeah.
I almost want to go pick that up as a single, but now that I have that like color pop
Yeah.
white concealer, I may deter going and getting that anytime soon.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex done. Gonna take the same brush, go in with lettuce, and just transition over from the inner corner into the tear duct to the inner corner. What am I saying? How do eye maps work? And just stippling that since it is a shimmer.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the lime green color in this palette. And I am using my Sephora brush number 14.
The great thing about this palette is since it's so circular, I could just press it onto my boobs and hold the mirror up at the same time. Otherwise, it's very uncomfortable to hold the whole thing up. And then all the fallout that's like kicking up in the pan is like going onto the table.
Like, as much issues and my thoughts towards the company, the palette performance is not disappointing me. So, thus far, okay.
I almost want to like do another order if I was interested in another one of their eyeshadow palettes, because they have this whole like candy shop collection that is very vivid, bright, just like this burger palette, which I was like, when I saw that I was like, why are you re-releasing the same shade? It's all another palette. But anyway, it's all Willy Wonka themed in a sense. So like they have a lash book that's themed with it, they have lashes, they have like 4 different candy palettes. I want to see if I order it now, will it ship faster
than your current order?
Yes, because they should already have that in their stock. What I feel that really happened was, yes, it got stuck at customs, but also maybe they didn't have all of their stuff shipped in time. When I had posted initially of like me finally getting it and talking about it, of course I, added them on Instagram so they could see that someone's finally got their order. And so other people that have been lurking on their story and on their post, because like they have rarely posted anything onto their page since this whole collection has been released. And I think that's another thing that people find really annoying and frustrating, is that not only are they not having a strong social media presence, but they're uploading things to their story of all the tag posts that people are getting finally from the people that have received it, but it's not any updates of like, what about all the other thousands of orders people have made?
Yeah.
What about those people who haven't got it? And they DM'd our shared Instagram, and they were like, hey, if there's anything wrong with your order, just let us know. I'm like, well, out of the 3 orders that we purchased collaboratively, 1 has gotten here. So, but at that time, I was just having an issue with USPS even getting my initial package to me. So, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I was like, well, USPS took care of it. But I had emailed them, and they still have yet to respond to my email about my other order, because I said both of them, like, the one hasn't updated, and the other one, I don't know what's going on there. And still have yet to respond to that email. And so people have been commenting on our Instagram page on that post and saying, like, yeah, I still haven't got mine, like, I'm really annoyed. And I was like, just shoot them a DM, because that's apparently the only way you can get in contact with them. And I think, what was it, right before Cinco de Mayo or whatever, was it that weekend? They're like, yeah, we don't work on weekends. Well, you probably should be working on weekends right now.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, you know, working 6 to 7 days a week, that's really rough, but considering how far behind you are in getting out orders.
Yeah.
But I just think, but I just think that they probably did like a pay half, pay later, you know, setup, which is pretty common in, you know, production for not only makeup but other parts of, you know, industries in general. That I think that they just didn't have their shipment in time. And that's probably what initially delayed everything. So obviously you can print the tracking labels, but if you don't have the product to put in there, like, you can't ship it.
Yeah.
So I think, honestly, like, a group of their orders, they probably only had so much stock.
I feel like that's something you should definitely tell the customers, because people are thinking it's your fault. But again, if you didn't have the product, I would have understood. Like, okay, you don't have it. But the same, like, by you not telling us, I'm thinking it's on you.
So, same brush. Dipping into avocado just to kind of transition a little bit into spinach, and then I'm going to be bringing a little bit more spinach into the outer corner, excuse me.
Overall, I like the way this palette performed as far as the pigmentation, the blendability. I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not loving the packaging as far as like the inside. I just think it's kind of plain, but I think it's because I'm trying not to be biased. Yeah, but I'm just like, eh. But I do like that it is super thin. So again, this would go great just in a drawer. What if I lose, I don't know. How would you lose it? I don't know. What if I was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just not attached. Is that Shelby? Yeah. Hello?
Hey, Mom. I said ugh. If you've never listened to Ugh, She Nasty, it's on Spotify. Shameless plug, go listen to it. If you like shitty trap music that's got solid rhymes, that's a song for you. It's
really good.
It's gold. I found it on like the Discover Weekly.
Awesome.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. But don't fall in love with the artist, because that's the only song that they really have that's worthy. Otherwise, it's like weird beats, no lyrics. And I mean, if you like beats, cool, but if you don't, it's not for you. Taking the ColourPop cream gel liner, teaspoon, going in the lash line. Are you mad that you haven't got the cookie yet because it's not bad?
Well, yeah, so it's not bad, and the cookie was more of a neutral palette, but it had a mixture of...
It had glitters in it or something?
Yeah, pressed glitters or shimmers, metallic something, and mattes. When I get it, I'm sure the shadows will perform the same, but if I don't get it, oh well. Like, I'm not like dying for it, but I know when I get it, at least I've tried some shadows, and the formula hopefully will be the same.
Using the same mascara as before. We do plan on doing a Malt Parlor collection video. Yeah, you confirming?
Yeah.
So you can't cancel your cookie. Sorry.
Yeah.
But Chip got the cookie. In my second order, I had ordered the shake. I want to say I got another pair of lashes, because I think it was 3 things. And then I got another lash book from them, because I like their initial one. I got it from the Bee Sweet collection, so it's like honeycombs and lots of yellows. It's really bright. I think it holds like, ooh, a dozen lashes. They should have had us on our PR list, because I don't know anyone else has been posting about it.
Well, did they come out with their 3rd release yet?
Nope.
And that's another
Silent
thing
as the grave.
that I wasn't like a big fan of, is like they just were releasing first round today.
3 business days go by.
Yep. And then...
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
not, it's kind of like a James Charles scenario with a product release. It's just a lot of little things all piling on at once, and it's just making the whole situation aggravating.
Yeah.
I know that people are probably going to see this video, like, you know, the 10 of you that are going to see it, and think that it's, you know, pretty negative, but, like, this is after waiting weeks and weeks and weeks of no, like, literally minimal communication from just the brand in general. The only thing I can really hope for them is that it's a learning experience for them. When they were DMing, not that we had a long conversation, but they did mention that they're going to move their shipping back to a U.S. location. So instead of being, you know, Puerto Rico, it's going to be U.S. based. It should limit any more issues with shipping, but if it takes you forever to ship something, it's going to take you forever to ship something.
Yeah. I think for me, I wouldn't have been this upset if it was told. If I was, because we ordered from, Certify, and I already had the premise or the thought, and I've already like prepped that it was going to take a long time to get here.
Yeah, the pre-order was like, what, March, and they weren't going to ship till like April. Yeah,
but that was told, and then like shipped in April, but we got it last week. What are we in? May?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think it shipped on, what, the 30th? They were going to start shipping it.
Yeah.
Normal mailing time.
Yeah, but we were told. And so I was already like, oh, I was okay with the long wait. I moved on. I was still excited. Just tell me. That is all as a customer. That's all I want. I just want to be in the know of what's going on with the product that I've ordered. And honestly, if you send an email and say, hey, it's taking longer than expected, I would be fine with that, because you're, again, telling me,
or not even an email
what's happening
to you personally, like just post it up on your
Insta.
social. And there's nothing more annoying than seeing you tease a collection for months and months and months, then your campaign photos don't even come out until it's already been released, and then you're smashing that, plus trying to make a PR list for a collection that's already been released and available to the public. You know, typically PR is getting sent to people before it's even available to the public, so you can even tease more. That's why it makes it seem to me that they had an issue with getting all of their product in on time. Yeah, lip is Belegant Limerita, if you were wondering.
So we basically came up with almost the same look for this one too. Green on green.
Minus my non-white liner having ass. I should have done like a black liner with this, but honestly I didn't want to keep cleaning up a dark color on my outside, so
it's cute. I just went with, again, my
if I could be any greener right now, it'd be here.
I love it. I love the greens.
We both did another green look.
Another green look. I'm just realizing this is the second green look, but this is green and blue, so
it's making me think of when you did Slush.
Oh, I love that look.
That was a really good look, though. It's a good look,
right?
It's still a good look.
It is, which I was too. I was like,
I'm mad you haven't gotten anything.
I want to hate it, and then I was like, God dang it, you're
can't
fucking
like
good.
It. Can't take it.
Fucking pigmentation.
I know, and like they blend together so nice. Yes. Like you didn't really have to do a whole lot. You just had to put the two shades next to each other.
Hate it. This completes the look for Bombshell and for Glamlite. Burger versus Burger. Switch. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on the companies? Let us know down below. Oh, that rhymed.
I know we didn't touch on Glamlite a whole lot about the shipping process, but like
it was
literally
good.
There was nothing really to talk about.
It was good.
Sometimes it's better to not have to say anything than have to say a lot.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for watching. You know, hit that subscribe button before you go so you can see more from the Sugar and Spice family.
Follow us on Insta.
Yeah, hit us up on our Instagram. Sometimes that's a little bit easier because, you know, YouTube is not always where people are having conversations, but we'd love to have conversations with you guys. So hit the bell before you go just so you can be notified. We upload on Mondays and Thursdays, but if not, that bell will let you know when another video is up. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!